Alright everyone, welcome back to Crash Nitro Kart for part number 2 of our playthrough. Today we will be doing Barin. Well, of course, we're not going to be doing the relic races quite yet, but yeah. Let's jump right into it. We did Terra yesterday, which was quite uneventful, but as I said, I do think that the game will get a little bit harder as we go on. So, hopefully, Barin will be more interesting. Excuse me. Alright, trying to move my camera up a little bit. Hopefully we don't have any problems this time around. Let's take a look here. Okay, yeah, that's about right. Excuse me, once again, been having some allergy problems here. Alright, let's go right to Barin. And it looks like my camera's already trying to tilt, but oh well, if we had problems with that today, oh well. But we're going to jump right in here with our first track, which we should unlock Fake Crash. The key word is should. Let's take a little tour around Barin. We got some ice here, some frozen stuff going on up there. You got all this extra stuff. When I was younger, I used to go hide in here and pretend there were other carts that were hanging around, and they wouldn't be able to find me right there. I don't know. I was a weird kid. But I think all of us were kind of weird kids. So here's where the boss race will be taking place against Nash, this weird shark dude. And yeah, so not much going on here in Barin. Alright, we'll start with Meteor Gorge to begin our second part of this playthrough. And we're going to go with Crash, and hopefully we get Fake Crash unlocked. We had some struggles with that in the first part in Terra. I just couldn't keep it off the wall, or I couldn't keep the boost. But I've gotten over 200 boosts here in a excuse me, I cannot talk. I'm very tired and having these allergy problems. But yeah, I was able to get at least over 200 boost in a 7-lap race here. So this should be fun. There we go. We got it. All right. Meteor Gorge is totally the best track to unlock stuff. Oh, it's Pura. Okay, so it's not Fate Crash. I just assumed it was Fate Crash because, you know, it's Team Bandicoot, but hey, I guess that would also make sense because Pura is Coco's pet tiger, so. But all right, that was quite fun. Excuse me, jeez. But as I was saying, I think in the first part, I think this game can actually get quite fun with practice and with boosting. So, one race down.
Congratulations! You win a trophy! After performing a slide boost, the boost gauge will begin to fill up again. When it turns red, hit the boost button to get another more powerful boost. 3 slide boosts in a row make a slide boost combo, which will give you maximum speed.
Alright, on to Barin Ruins. There's that weird noise that I was talking about. I know it was just wind, like icy filled wind, but they always play in the background for some reason. Alright, so this should be easy. A lot of people either don't like this track or they do. So now that we got one of the characters unlocked, we can just drive normally, I guess, for a little while. Let's actually see how easy adventure mode can be if you don't boost. Well, there goes Coco, so my team meter is not going to be filling for a little while until she can catch back up. She's already up to second. That was quick. We're going to get a team frenzy. I just wasted 3 bowling bombs. So I shot them all in front of me. Like an idiot. I think I missed. Well, we're too far out ahead. God, Coco. I hit her like 4 or 5 times. Quite an easy win. And my favorite track in the entire game is coming up. Deep sea driving. At one point, I would like to start reviewing some games on this channel, but I won't be able to unless I get some equipment that has better camera and maybe some emulation like a PC, because then I could show footage.
Congratulations! You win a trophy
Of the game.
After a boost combo, the boost counter will appear. It will count any additional boost until your cart returns to normal speed. With enough practice, you can maintain boost speed for an entire race.
Which we just saw, by the way, at Meteor Gorge. Excuse me. Here we go, my favorite track, deep sea driving, and I gotta use Crash. Once again, using my brand new beautiful ocean blue controller, which of course isn't going to focus anyway, but you could still see the blue. I just got this yesterday. At one point, I would love to try to collect all the different colors of controllers and memory cards. So we're going to be buying a bunch of stuff this year. I also got a few new games as well yesterday. I got Blade 2 and Constantine. Two of my favorite movies of all time. But the game versions aren't very good, according to the reviews. Now, I played both of them for a little while yesterday, and I enjoyed both of them. So I don't see what the whole gripe is about them. Meanwhile, here we are at Deep Sea Driving, my favorite track in the game. I just love this track. I love the music. I love the layout. I love this tube that's going to be coming up. And yeah, I'm not going to be able to dodge that one. This part I love. We're actually in traffic. Oh, man, I lost it. I gotta get something to block it. I don't have anything. Oh, I think I got Coco instead. Or maybe the spinning propeller. Or whatever those things are. Whoa! Oh, I barely made it on back to the platform. Alright, it's time to boost. Just because it's so satisfying to do. Ah, every time. Now he goes, now, oh my god, I completely botched that. Now you guys know why that's my favorite track. It is extremely fun to power slide boost on. I love this place. And I love the music as well. It's one of my absolute favorite things. As a matter of fact, I would say this whole game, like, soundtrack-wise, is very good. I've heard some people say it's bland, but I've heard others say it's underrated. It's not as good as, you know, Twin Sanity and maybe even The Wrath of Cortex, but it's still good.
You now have 6 trophies. With these, you have earned the right to race Nash, Barin's champion. Nash was engineered to always move. He never stops or even sleeps. Put him up! Put him up! Is that enough? I need to get moving! Soon, Nash. Soon. Not soon. No! Excellent.
That's a weird cutscene. There's not a whole lot of context there towards the ending. He just kind of like waves goodbye or something, and then Velo's just like, oh, alright. I guess the race is happening. Anyways, yes, I have uploaded the entire CNK soundtrack, including the pre-console editions that weren't released into the game.
You win a trophy. When you enter a vortex, Sparky will ask which member of your team you want to race with. To better your chances of winning, choose the driver best suited for the track.
But as I was saying, if you'd like to check out those soundtracks, they're on my channel, uploaded. I actually have 2 separate playlists. One whole one for the entire Nitro Kart soundtrack, and then I have one for the pre-console ones that were put onto a Walmart soundtrack disc. It's quite rare, so. But of course, as a huge Nitro Kart fan, I have that disc. I also have 3 different copies of this game. I have a oh my god, I cannot talk today. Holy crap. I have the demo disc, which we've also played on this channel as well, which is quite a bit different than the final cut of the game. And there's some cut weapons and items and certain things like that. So, but right back to deep sea driving. And I love how they chose this track as the boss track because it just makes sense. And I just realized that Nash has a laser beam on his head, which could be a reference to Austin Powers, because Dr. Evil says, I want a shark with freaking laser beams attached to their heads, or something like that. I don't know. That's probably where that came from. Which, by the way, is an underrated series, in my opinion. I love that series. And try to get him out early. It's not... My rocket's not fast enough. And we got bit by the Joker teeth. Fuck! Damn it! This is not off to a good start. Oh. And luckily, we'll take the shortcut. That should get us right back into it. Just gotta watch out for those teeth. I mean the spike strips. Like I said, this is a weird game. Like, for some reason, when you're behind him and you hear those Joker teeth, like the bouncy noise, it's like escalated to like 100 for some reason, and it's really fucking loud. Oh, of course, we bounced off the wall for good measure. We should be alright now. Oh, what? I still hit that thing? I'm gonna have to go back and look at that after I'm done recording, because it didn't look like that I hit it. Oh well. We have a pretty big lead anyway, so it doesn't matter. But, man, I love this damn track. Now, see, this is a great track. And I don't care what people say, oh, I copied Ruse Tubes from Crash Cove. I mean, maybe it copied a little bit of it with this tube, but I don't care, because the tube's the best part of the track. Great race. So far, this part has been much more fun than the first part, probably because the tracks are more interesting in this part.
Oh, hello there. Do you think I can get my key back?
You lost, buddy.
I don't care!
I hacked his brain and put him to sleep. It looked like he needed some, the poor shark thingy.
That's a first. Get him out of here this instant. Well, you're halfway there. Here's where things start to get tricky. On to Phenomena.
Now, in that cutscene, there's a slight glitch with Coco. I believe the second time that she's shown, you can see her feet dangling like the pedestal is like hit. It's like you can't see it. It's like invisible, and her feet just like they just go like that. It's weird.
You won a key.
But nope, we are not going to Phenomena yet. We are going to do the CNK tokens and the crystal grab, which might take some time, because Frozen Frenzy is a pain in the ass. That's all I'm going to say. And I've beat this game 100% multiple times, and I still have problems with it. So we'll go to Meteor Gorge first. Probably just stick with Crash, you know. I guess I'm not really giving any love to the other characters, but I just love Crash. I'm a Crash stan. I love Crash Bandicoot. What can I say? Plus, Crash is the most appropriate driver for most of these tracks because he is like, all of his stats are like in between. So, he's probably the best racer for the Bandicoots. Although I will say you can get pretty fast with Coco because she's got that really great turning, but she's the slowest of the bunch. Might as well start boosting it. There's one of the tokens. I mean, letters. I don't know why I said token. Really? I didn't get no one? Man, that sucks. Of course, I never make it up that one. I mean, like, I do, but not during the CNK challenge. Goodbye, Zam. Oh, he actually didn't get hit by it. Interesting. No sign of Coco, so... Okay, there she is. She's fourth. Bye, Zam. And she just hit the ice mine that I set down a whole lap ago. Yeah, so I made it that time. God, I just love to just boost and boost and boost and boost and boost in this game. It's fun. And the controller vibration, for some reason, like, it just feels satisfying while you boost, because you know you're, like, going really fast and shit. I don't know. That probably makes no sense at all. But... You know, I gotta give props to Vicarious Visions for trying to make their own characters. Like, a lot of people kind of complain that they have no purpose in this game, but I find it cool that they do have, you know, Zem, they have Zam, plus they also made Entrance for one of their games on the Game Boy Advance.
Wonderful. You've won a token.
Which... he's not that bad of a character. I've never been a fan of him at all, but... Alright, we're going right to deep sea driving once again. And, alright, so we got two more. Also, by the way, my phone died at the end of the video yesterday, so that's why it kind of just cut off, like, blatantly. So apologies for that. I wanted to talk a little bit more about the game at the end of the part, but my phone died. Luckily, it died right as we finished up the Crystal Challenge at Terra, so I was kind of okay with it. Back to my favorite playground. I love this damn track. I'm gonna say it as many times as I can, because we won't see this track again until the relic races. There's a letter down here. Yeah, I thought so. I do know there's one up here as well. Probably gonna miss it. Okay, there it is. Can never avoid those even if you try. It's like a luck of the draw. Goodbye, Coco. And yep, there she goes. That was probably our last Team Frenzy power-up of the race. I don't know, she's not too far back there still. Want to hear my favorite noise in the world? Right there. That's my favorite. I don't know why, but I've always liked the noise of it. So I actually have it as my ringtone on my phone. And we got another one. Don't mind if I do. Hold on. Don't want to... Alright, we got weapons all over the place. There we go. And I also kind of like the way that they look. Oh shit, we got a third one. Alright, bet. Third time's a charm. I'm an idiot. Oh my god. There's one.
Do not attack your friends.
Damn it, I didn't realize that Coco was actually... Oh, shit. No. Back off, bitch. Ah. I had to slow down there. Okay. We're safe, I think. Alright. And Crash is wedged into the ground. Wonderful. Alright, so we have two more tokens to grab before we wrap up this part. Alright, that was weird. Crash just like reset his animation just as I pressed X, and it looked really weird. Well, not X, but cross. I gotta start calling it cross. Because I guess that's the actual name for it, is cross. But that makes no sense because you got circle, triangle, square. Why not X?
You've won a token.
Alright, let's go get the last two tokens. We got Barin Ruins up here. We might as well keep using Crash. But I really don't know how long that the Crystal Challenge is going to take. Hopefully it won't take like 4 or 5 attempts. That's why I didn't finish the Wrath of Cortex, because just this second boss I could not beat. Drain damage. And I never went back to the game after that. Well, at least on the channel, I didn't. Because I did end up beating the game eventually. Here's one. This letter is kind of... Okay, not hard to grab. Well, it kind of is, kind of isn't. You just have to jump right. I know there's one right there. We are going to get hit by that stupid mech bot. Oh, that killed my attempt to try to grab the other letter. Well, we'll have to do that on lap 2. Ah, Cortex? Jesus Christ. Trying to be all... He's like all up in my ass for like no reason. And here we go again. Try to avoid... And I did. I avoided that. Okay. Cortex is still not leaving me alone. He must have a thing for Bandicoot ass.
I'm on your side.
I'm gonna get your ass. And I did. Sweet. Alright. White flag is out. Well, not white flag. That's NASCAR. Or racing in general. So used to playing NASCAR games, so... Which I might do a playthrough of NASCAR 08. Maybe. But that would take quite a while, and I don't know if I want to do that. So we probably won't. Here's one. No! Uh-oh. Okay, come on. Oh, shit. Alright. Come on, let's not lose this race because of that. You know how many times I've done that in this game? If I go straight, I should have it. Alright. Thank God. I didn't want to have to redo that again. So it would just take longer. Thanks a lot, Polar. Well, I guess it was my fault because I did hit the top of that thing, which I've done that a lot in this game. All right, Tiny. All right. So let's hope Frozen Frenzy doesn't take that long. Because in the past, it's taken me like 4 or 5 attempts just to get the damn token.
Wonderful.
Of course, we're going to use Coco. Let's hope that we get some luck. And we got that nice artwork there with Tropy trying to bomb the hell out of Trance, which he managed to avoid the first one. All right. It's a pain in my ass. Oh, jeez, of course. Oh, okay, that actually worked. Well, I have a feeling this is not going to go very well. Fuck. Shit. Yep. Had no chance with that. Plus, I still think there's a couple more that I have to grab. Yeah, we're not going to get it on this attempt. And to add insult to injury, we got hit by that stupid thing. I believe I'm forgetting one. Oh, man. Alright. Maybe we should try to grab these first? I don't know. Oh, of course. I tried backing up and we still... so much time wasted. Yeah, I'm taking way too much time already.
Whoa!
I still got hit by that thing, even though it was well, like... Please tell me that was the last of them in there. I think there was one more. I hope not. Oh, this is gonna be a pain. I should be trying to boost. And I'm not.
Oops, did I do that?
I think I saw... Ah, come on, man. No. Wow. Time already is out already? Jesus. Wait. Yes! There we go. Whew. And just like the last time, we got it within 3 seconds. Well, we did the same thing with Terra. Alright, so I actually timed that quite well then. So, that is going to end this part for Barin, and we will be doing Phenomena probably tomorrow. So far, we're flying through this game. We still got the relic races yet.
Wonderful. You won a token. At the starting line, your boost gauge will appear. Press the gas button to fill the gauge. If the gauge is in the red zone, when the light turns green,
you'll get a boost. Alrighty, so I enjoyed my time with that part way more than the first part, because first of all, we had problems with the camera. It wouldn't stay level, and it was just a nightmare. So plus I had a lot more fun with this part. Yeah, that's going to wrap it up for part 2 of our Crash Nitro Kart playthrough on the PlayStation 2 POV. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we will see you soon.